ये निसम्म गीतम तदनंग वर्धनम ब्रजश्रिय कृष्ण गृहीत मानसा आजम्नु अन्नो अन्न अलक्षितो उद्यमा सजत्र कांतो जवरुल कुंडला। अर्थात कृष्ण के वंशी ध्वनि सुनकर के
listening to the sound of the flute,
क्या हुई?
what happened?
वो समस्त गोपियां जो थी हृदय में प्रबल कृष्ण के साथ मिलने के लिए
The gopis, they felt in their heart so much eagerness to meet Govinda.
अर्थात उनके हृदय में
So in their heart,
सोए हुए जो प्रेम था,
this love that was like a
वह प्रेम
sleeping, like a sleeping love, or like a unmanifest, like this dormant love awoke.
कृष्ण गृहीतो
So Gurudev is reading 10th canto, 29th chapter.
अन्नो अन्न अलक्षितो उद्यमा सजत्र कांतो जवलोल कुंडला। वह गीत सुन
10th canto, 29, verse 4. So listening to the sound of the flute, when the young women of Vrindavan heard Krishna's flute song, which arouses romantic feelings, their minds were captivated by the Lord.
वह वंशी ध्वनि में जो स्वर निकल रही थी,
So the sound that was coming from the flute, which sound? Remember that came from the flute?
क्लीम शब्द था।
The sound clean.
ये का पहली कह दिया जो जगौ कलम वाम दिशा मोहरम। ये कह रहे हैं निसम्म गीतम तदनंग वर्धनम ब्रजस्त्रिय।
Verse 4, 29. Nishama means after listening, when they heard. Gita means the flute, the song. Which song?
क्लीम शब्द।
The clean sound they heard.
तद अनंग वर्धनम।
Then Tad Ananga Vardhanam. Tad means bears, means in the heart of the gopis. Ananga means the transcendental lust. Ananga means love, prem. Vardhanam means to increase. So this prema was dormant and then it awoke, like it. Vardhan means to increase. So this eagerness that the gopis had to meet with Krishna increased.
जिस प्रकार मानो घी बत्ती जो है,
just like a ghee wicks.
घी बत्ती जल रही,
Our ghee wick is light. I mean, it's lit and it's burning, and if it's almost extinguishing the fire, almost the fire is about to be extinguished. But if you pour more oil into that ghee wick, then the fire will continue, will like start burning with more power, more effulgence. So the gopis were having so much longing. They had this in their hearts, inside their hearts. But listen, hearing the sound of the flute, this like increased. So Tad Ananga Vardhanam. Did you understand? Nishama means hearing. That song, Gita. Tadananga Vardhanam. So this transcendental lust in their heart started increasing. And this dormant love or lust that they had in their hearts increased. And all these women of Braj,
हैं?
They are completely absorbed in
अथवा कहा
Krishna.
जाता है कृष्ण गृहीत मानसा, कृष्ण
Krishna Grihita
के
Manasa means
द्वारा वो क्या हो गया, अपहृत हो गया।
their mind was taken by Krishna.
उनकी मन को क्या कर लिया,
Krishna had
ग्रहण कर लिया, चुरा लिया।
stolen their minds.
हैं? कृष्ण stole the mind of the gopis.
Krishna stole the mind of the gopis.
आजग्नु अन्नो अन्नो अलक्षित उद्यमा, वह समस्त गोपियां क्या करनी, अत्यंत उत्साह उद्यम के
So the gopis, with so much enthusiasm and
हैं? एक दूसरे को देख नहीं करके
they couldn't even see each other.
हैं? क्या करने लगे, दौड़ने।
And they started just running.
आजग्नु अन्नो अन्नो लक्षित उद्यमा, एक दूसरे के नहीं देख रहे
So they were not seeing each other.
और अत्यंत उद्यम उत्साह के साथ
And with so much eagerness and enthusiasm, they started to run away towards Krishna.
सजत्र कांतो जबलोलो कुंडला,
So where they were running to? They were running to
प्रियतम
where their beloved Govinda was staying.
विराजमान थे। इसलिए कहते सजत्र कांतो, उनकी जहाँ प्राण प्रियतम जहाँ पर विराजमान थे,
So where their beloved was staying, they went there.
जबलोल कुंडला, तो उनकी कुंडल आदि जो है क्या होने
And
लगे,
their earrings,
ना
they were
अत्यंत दोलयमान होने लगे।
swinging back and forth.
अत्यंत दोलन, अर्थात गोपियां जब
So when the gopis, they were
कृष्ण मिलन के लिए दौड़ने लगी,
running to meet Krishna,
तो उनके कानों के कुंडल
so their earrings
स्वतंत्र द्रुत गति से,
were swinging back and forth very quickly.
इसलिए शब्द आ रहे हैं।
So verse 4, chapter 29.
गीतम तदनंग वर्धनम ब्रज स्त्रिय कृष्ण गृहीता मान आजग्नो अन्न अन्न अलक्षित उद्यमा, सजात्र कांतो जवलोल कुंडला, सजात्र कांतो जवलोल कुंडला। कल
So yesterday
इसके ऊपर हम लोग श्रवण किया,
we were hearing
कृष्ण
about this point.
वेणुध्वनि सुन करके,
Krishna heard, gopis heard the sound of Krishna's flute,
वेणुध्वनि सुन करके वह समस्त
and all the
गोपियां
Braja gopis,
जिनके हृदय में अनेकों दिनों से
in their hearts they had for already so many days,
साथ मिलन के जो
they had this
इच्छा
desire to meet Krishna.
है, संकल्प थे, वो आज
So nowadays,
जागृत हो गए, और इसलिए गोपियां
so this desire like
दौड़ने लगी।
arose. So the gopis started running away to meet
सुंदर
Krishna.
एक महत्वपूर्ण श्लोक है।
This look is very beautiful and very important. You should memorize this verse. Do you know this verse? Have you memorized it?
Will you commit memory? No?
No? Verse 4.
Commit on memory or not?
Have you committed the memory in your memory or not?
Learn this sloka.
You should learn this sloka. It's a very important verse. So 10th canto, chapter 29, verse 4.
इसके ऊपर मैंने बहुत काल बताया था।
Yesterday I told so many things about this points.
ये किस प्रकार गोपियां कृष्ण मिलन के लिए
How the
दौड़ रही
gopis, they were running to meet Krishna.
है। उनके चित्त मन
Their mind, their
कृष्ण में
hearts
लगा हुआ था।
were completely absorbed in Krishna.
इसलिए और किसी तरफ उनकी वस्तु दर्शन नहीं
So that's why they were not seeing anything else.
आज
Do you understand?
इसलिए कल मैंने कहा था वो लोग
Yesterday I
समस्त
said
गोपियां जो है एकत्रित होकर दौड़ रहे हैं,
the gopis, they were running side by side.
किंतु जोगमाया की ऐसे प्रभाव
But by the influence of Jogamaya, and also because of their high
कृष्ण मिलन
longing
की
to meet Krishna,
इसलिए वो लोग
they
अपने अगल बगल में जो गोपियां चल रही है एक दूसरे के देख नहीं पा
they couldn't see each other, even though they were running side by side to meet Krishna.
और वे गोपियां जब गोविंद के साथ मिलन मिलन के लिए जब दौड़ने लगी,
When the gopis were running to meet
उनकी
Krishna,
कुंडल अत्यंत द्रुत गति से माने वेग से वो भी दोलायमान होने लगी
their earrings were also swinging so much back and forth.
और एक सौंदर्य माधुर्य प्रकाशित हो रहा है।
So the gopis, they manifested even more beauty at this moment. So
यह एक महत्वपूर्ण
the poems about Ras, they describe.
श्लोक है।
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. So these are very important verse according to the Rasa poems. Like that verse like this that explain how the earrings of the gopis were swinging back and forth.
जो बाल जो है,
First of all, the hair of gopis,
बाल जो है,
their head,
लंबी थी।
hair of their head, no? was very long hair,
और दूसरी
very
क्या
long
है?
hair. And another point is that
उनकी कुंडल,
their earrings
उनकी
also,
कुंडल,
the earrings of their ears, of their ears,
वो इतने सुंदर
they were
झलमल कर रहा
so beautiful, like shining, glittering.
जनो
kind of glittering.
आकाश के बादल में बिजली की भी
Lightning, just like
सूरज के पराभूत
actually the earrings of the gopis would defeat even the lightning and the shining of a lightning in the sky. Actually, all the earrings of the gopis, they were made of gold, and they were very beautiful also.
और
these
वो
earrings.
समस्त गोपियां भी मैंने कहा सब कृष्णांगी
And I told that all were the gopis were Krisha Angi Kishangri, means they were slender waisted women.
ज्यादा
They were not too fat or not too slim, like they were.
समस्त जो
Okay, not perfect.
माधुर्य भी वर्णन
So, beautiful explanation about the beauty of the gopis also,
इनकी कुंडल
and about their earrings that were moving back and forth, swinging. Their earrings were
ये भी
swinging
हम काल भी
while they were running.
बताया था
So yesterday I told
कि और भी
that the
उत्साह
earrings, they were like encouraging the gopis. Hey gopis,
आप लोग निरुत्साह
earrings telling them, don't
उत्साह के साथ
don't lose your hope.
गोविंद के साथ चल
Go meet with Krishna.
पर जो ये है,
Like,
भक्ति की एक विशेष लक्षण क्या है
so when this the meaning is like in bhakti we should have utsaha,
प्रवर्तनात्
nisha, dharjat.
त्यागा सतोवित्ते सर्वी भक्ति प्रसिद्ध
We must have utsaha,
समीपाद
enthusiasm,
उपदिशामृत
like how Rupa Goswami also told this in this Upadeshamrita verse,
उत्साह
second verse of Upadeshamrita. Sorry, third shloka of Upadeshamrita, third shloka of Upadeshamrita, to have so much enthusiasm. So gopis are also going to meet Krishna with so much enthusiasm, utsaha. So to meet Krishna and to perform bhakti also, the sadhaka always must have so much, like a lot of utsaha, enthusiasm, and nishchayat. Second, we always must have this confidence, strong faith. I will attain my cherished goal, desire.
दृढ़ विश्वास होता है
So the gopis, they had this strong faith in their heart.
ये गोविंद के साथ हम अति अवश्य
Certainly we will meet with Krishna. So this is utsaha.
निश्चय विश्वास
The utsaha, then nishchaya, dharjat, patience. What is dharja? Patience.
बाधा विघ्न आने पर भी
Even though there is some obstacle,
को संयोजित करके
you control your senses.
जो कार्य आदि होते हैं उसकी कहा जाए
And you do everything in a controlled way. This is a patience.
मनुष्य के जीवन में
In the life of a human being,
बाधा विघ्न आ जाता
many obstacles and problems will come.
है मनुष्य जीव क्या होते हैं सुख के समय तो अत्यंत प्रभावित
So in the jivas, the living entities, when there some happiness comes in their life, they are so excited, isn't it?
क्या
They're very excited. Oh, like when some happiness
आ
thing,
जाता है
some happy things happen in their life.
बाधाएं आ जाता है
But if some obstacle comes, some unhappiness, something bad, then the jivas tend to be so much
तब वो निरुत्साह हो जाता है है।
like
परंतु यहाँ पर कह रहे हैं
feeling
गोपियों के
hopeless and without any enthusiasm and
उत्साह
pessimism,
निश्चय
pessimist.
और धैर्य रखते
But the gopis, they are not like that. Like that. They have utsaha,
हैं। इसमें भी
nishchaya,
हमारे
darjat.
टीकाकार बहुत सुंदर वर्णन करते हैं।
Our commentaries, like the
मानो
commentarists,
कृष्ण वंशीधर के द्वारा
they also explain very
वह स्वयं ही गोपी
interestingly
की
that
कंदंद्र में प्रवेश किया। कृष्ण वंशी बजाया,
so Krishna has
वंशी
played
से
the
शब्द
flute.
क्या था? क्लीन था।
So the sound of the flute was the sound clean.
और मानो कृष्ण ऐसे धूर्त है,
And Krishna was so crooked,
हैं? सो ये गोपी के कानों में मानो वंशीधर के माध्यम से प्रवेश किया।
like kind of cheater, that Krishna entered the
समझ में
ears
आया?
of the gopis when they were sleeping.
सो ये गोपी की
So the gopis were sleeping,
कानों में कैसे
and
प्रवेश
Krishna
किया?
entered their
मानो
ears
वंशीधर के
by the
द्वारा
sound of the flute.
है। और गोपियों के वो अंतर हृदय में जो अत्यंत महामूल्यवान
So this greatest
वस्तु रखा था,
wealth that was inside the heart of the
वो
gopis,
क्या है? गोपी के हृदय
what is that?
देता है।
Their own hearts, their own minds is this highest wealth.
अंतर हृदय
So Krishna
में
entered through their ears and he came to this, to their heart, and Krishna took this
तो कृष्ण ने
greatest wealth that they had in their hearts, that was their minds itself. So Krishna stole their minds, the greatest wealth of the gopis.
आकर के गोपियों के मन
He
में
stole
जगा
it,
दिया।
and then Krishna came out of
और
them,
जगा करके
and when he was going away, he also
चुनौती देने लगे।
woke them up,
हे गोपियों,
and Krishna woke them up and said, "Hey
आप लोग
gopis,
देखो ये आप लोग के जो महामूल्य
look,
धन
I'm taking your
मैं लेकर के जा रहा हूँ।
priceless wealth,
ये कौन
treasure
है?
I am
डकैत
taking." So there are two kinds of, one thief and a dacoit.
पता ना चले।
So a thief is someone who steals without violence. Like nobody see he's stealing. He's like nobody sees he's
और
stealing.
डकैत
He's
क्या करते हैं?
like without violence. He's just like taking. And-
शस्त्र के साथ
But a dacoit
उस घर
will use violence, like weapons, guns, and in front of everyone. He's really like
बल प्रदर्शन पूर्वक
he's showing his strength to you and forcefully taking something from you.
शुद्ध और वीर आदि दिखा
You know,
करके
he's like it's like a violence, you know, aggression, and then he comes to the owner of the house and he steals the diamonds
लेकर
of the owner of the house,
चलते हैं।
and he will take like by force. So these are dacoits. It's different from a
चोर
thief.
तो कहते हैं, सो जाते हैं 10 12 बजे 11 बजे
Like a thief, it's like when you sleep, maybe like
देखा
10,
तो दरवाजा खुला हुआ है,
like midnight or 1 a.m. The thief say that maybe you were sleeping with your door open,
सख्त नहीं था,
or maybe it was a very easy lock to break into,
लॉक नहीं था।
or maybe without a lock. So he just will sneak into your house,
तोड़ करके
like break the lock, break into your house, but silently.
सब तो सोए
Then
करके
he will see that everyone's sleeping, then he'll just steal something.
उसके अंदर में जितने भी मणि माणिक का धन संपत्ति है उसको लेकर के
Then he'll take all that money while everyone's asleep, suppose.
गृहस्थ स्वामी के तब पता लगता है
Then the one owner of the house will only realize that he was stolen the next day when he wakes up and he finds, like he doesn't find his stuff. So he'll realize, oh, someone has come in during the night and he has stolen what we have. So this is a thief, but a dacoit with aggression, he'll just break into and
सशस्त्र
use aggression and weapons, guns, means many things with weapons. He'll,
डकैत क्या है उस घर में
the dacoits will
पहुंच जाते हैं
come to that house with some weapons,
और
or
सभियों की शासन करते हुए
and he will be aggressive with everyone, and he'll
और
just
मूल्यवान द्रव्य की उनके सामने से लेकर
in
के
front of them he will just run away with their own things.
इसलिए चोर और डकैत में इतना ही अंतर होता है
So this is the difference between thief and dacoits. Like the thieves, they steal hiddenly, like trying to
और
hide,
मानो दिखा करके
but the dacoits, they are like really like aggressive, and they are not even, and they go away like.
ये है डकैत हमारे कृष्ण के लिए यही प्रयोग हो रहा है क्या कृष्ण चोर है कि डकैत है
So Krishna is a thief or a dacoit?
क्या है क्या
What is he?
चोर है कि डकैत है वो
Krishna,
डकैत है।
Krishna is a dacoit actually.
डकैत इसलिए यहाँ पर भी कह रहे हैं टीकाकार वर्णन करते जा रहे हैं कृष्ण गोपियां सब अपने
So in the commentaries explains that the gopis, they were sleeping in their houses, in their rooms.
मध्यरात्रि
It was midnight.
अपने अपने घर में सोई
Oh, the gopis were sleeping in their house, and then Krishna, he plays the flute,
बजाने के
flute,
साथ ही साथ
and immediately the eyes of the gopis, they open, like they open their eyes.
जैसे अच्छा और वो कृष्ण क्या करने लगे गोपियों के अंतर हृदय में जो महारत्न मूल्यवान
So this greatest jewel that was in the heart of the gopis,
उसको ले लिया
Krishna took it.
है? और चोरी करके फिर कानों के माध्यम से फिर बाहर आ गए
He came inside the heart by the ears. When Krishna was going away,
टीकाकार ऐसे
going out, he actually woke them up
हे गोपी तुम
to just to show off. Oh, gopis, you're sleeping. Look what I did. I have just stolen your highest priceless jewel, like your mind, and I'm going away, taking it along with me. Look,
है? चोर
take a good look at it. Like the thieves will steal, but will not.
किंतु देखो डकैत
The thief will not wake you up.
चोरी तो कर ही लेता है
But the dacoit, no, he will steal you, and before going, he also wakes the
हैं? मानो ये
person up. Just
डकैत
to
क्या करना चाहता है वो चुनौती देता है
actually, the dacoit wants to show off.
तुम्हारी वस्तु को मैं जबरदस्ती हड़प
See, look, I'm taking this forcefully from you.
यदि हमारे पास से मुझसे लेना हो तो आओ
Ah, you want to defy me? You think you can take it back? So he's like challenging you, the dacoit. So in the same way, Krishna,
क्योंकि अंतर हृदय में जो महामूल्यवान
the greatest wealth jewel that gopis had in their hearts, Krishna took, came out, and then he woke them up and showed off. Look, take a good look at it. I am taking along with me this greatest wealth jewel that was in your heart. Hey gopis, this greatest wealth you had, I am taking it along with me.
यदि तुम्हारी क्षमता हो तो मुझे
If you can, like if you are able to, then you stop me, okay?
डकैती है इसलिए यहाँ पर भी कहा है ये कृष्णा गोपियों के अंतर हृदय से जो महामूल्यवान हृदय रत्न प्राप्त हुआ था उसको लेकर के और गोपियों को जगाया
So Krishna took this greatest wealth, jewel of the gopis, and then when he was going away on his way out, he woke them up just to show off.
दस महामूल्यवान धन को प्राप्ति करने के लिए गोविंद के पीछे पीछे दौड़ने लगे
Then to retrieve, to get back their wealth and jewels, gopis started to run away after Krishna to take back their jewels. Do you understand?
आजगनु अन्नोरन्न अलक्षिता उद्यमा इसलिए गोपियों दौड़ किस लिए दौड़ रहे हैं
So why were the gopis running?
पहले तो कहते कृष्ण मिलन के लिए
First of all, okay, to meet Krishna,
सोई था अनेकों दिनों की ये भावना चित्त वृत्ति
because that thing that the gopis had in their hearts a long time ago, but was like dormant.
सुन करके उनको अभी जाते
Hearing the sound of the flutes, now this was all
और फिर
arising,
लेके जा रहे
and then Krishna was
इसलिए गोपियां
taking away,
वो धन
like stealing their minds.
वापस लेने के लिए
So gopis started running behind Krishna to take their minds back.
दूसरी कृष्ण के पक्ष में क्या हो रहा है
Another point is that
कृष्ण गोपी के कानों के माध्यम से उनके अंतर हृदय में प्रवेश
by the ears, actually Krishna entered their heart by the sound of the flute.
और प्रवेश करके गोपियों के अंतर हृदय स्थित जो महामूल्यवान है धन जो है वो चोरी करके फिर बाहर आकर के
Then he came to the heart of the gopis, stole their highest wealth and jewel. Then when he was on his way out, Krishna said, "Look, I'm taking your highest jewel, your priceless jewel. If you have some power, then you stop me. If you, like, I dare that you stop me."
इसलिए वो समस्त गोपियां अपने प्राणधन को प्राप्ति करने के लिए कृष्ण के पीछे पीछे दौड़ने लगे
So the gopis were running behind Krishna to try to get back their life air in their minds.
उस समय की एक सुंदर झांकी दर्शन भी हमारे सुखदेव गोस्वामी पाद करा रहे हैं।
So Shukadeva Goswami told a very interesting thing also.
वंशी धुन सुनकर जो गोपियां दूध दही रही थी, वे अत्यंत उत्सुकतावश दूध दुहाना छोड़कर चल पड़ी। गोपियां अपने अपने गृह कार्य में मानो लगी हुई थी।
The gopis, they were performing their household duties. Not all the gopis were sleeping. Some gopis were sleeping, some gopis were doing other things.
इसलिए कह रहे हैं दुहा अत्यंत अभी जो काचित दोह हित्वा समुत्सका, कोई गोधन कोई कुछ गोपियां जो गोधन कर रही थी।
Some gopis, they were milking the cows.
और वंशीध्वनि सुनते ही
So hearing the sound of the flute,
गोपिका अत्यंत उत्साहवश दूध दोहन करना बंद कर दिया।
they stopped, for example, milking the cows.
अथवा कोई गोपी जो है क्या बोलते हैं दूध के उबाल रही थी।
And the gopi was maybe boiling milk.
अर्थात गोपियां अपने अपने गृह में जो
Means the gopis, they were doing many things, different things in their own house.
जो है गरम कर
Someone's like maybe heating milk, boiling milk.
पतिदेव के सेवा।
One gopi was serving her husband.
इसी प्रकार वह गोपियां अपने अपने काम में मानो व्यस्त थी।
So basically the gopis were busy doing their stuff. I mean doing their
किंतु गोविंद के
tasks,
ध्वनि सुनकर
their course.
वह समस्त गोपियां अपने अपने गृह कार्य आदि छोड़ करके गोविंद की तरफ
But the gopis, they left whatever they were doing, they just ran away after Krishna.
कोई गोपी जो है अपने पतिदेव के मानो खाना परोस रही थी और इतने समय गोविंद की
And then suddenly they heard the sound of the flutes, and that gopi
गृह कार्य आदि बंद करके
started doing
परोस रही थी, खिला रही थी।
what she was doing. She was like feeding her husband, and then she started to
कृष्ण के ओर दौड़ने।
run towards Krishna.
कोई गोपी पुत्र की जो है मानो दूध पिला रही थी।
Some gopi was milking,
पायंत
giving milk to a child.
शिशु न पय, छोटे छोटे बालक के मानो क्या कर रही थी, दूध पिला रही।
She was feeding milk to like a small baby.
इसलिए कह रहे हैं परिवेशंतम सिद्धत्वा तद्धिवत्वा पायंत शिशु न पय शुश्रूषंत पोतीनं कश्चित् संतोपायस भोजनम। जो भोजन परस रही थी वे परसना छोड़कर जो छोटे छोटे बच्चों के दूध पिला रही थी।
Some of the gopis were milking cows. When they heard Krishna's flute, they stopped milking and went off to meet him. Some left milk curdling on the stove, and others left cakes burning in the oven.
भोजन करना छोड़कर अपने कृष्ण कृष्ण
Some of them were getting dressed, feeding milk to their infants, or rendering personal service up to their husbands. But they all gave up these duties and went to meet Krishna.
गोपी
Other gopis were taking their evening meals, washing themselves, putting on cosmetics, or applying kajal to their eye. But all the gopis stopped these activities at once, and though their clothes and ornaments were in complete disarray, rushed off to Krishna.
उलटते पलटते हुए वस्त्र धारण कर श्री कृष्ण के पास पहुंचने के लिए चल पड़ी है। यहाँ पर भी थोड़ा जो शब्द भी हमारे आचार्य पाद कहते हैं, किंतु पायंत
Acharya mentioned something here.
अर्थात छोटे छोटे बालक के गोपियां क्या कर रही थी?
So the gopis were doing what with the small babies?
पायंत पान करा रही,
Feeding them milk.
दुग्ध पान करा रही,
Feeding them milk.
यहाँ पर ये विचार का विषय ही है।
So there's one thing also here important.
पाय माने दुग्ध,
Paya means milk.
क्या गोपियां
The gopis,
दूध पान करा रही थी?
they were
गायों की दूध से गरम
they were breastfeeding these babies with their own milk, like from their breasts, or feeding them the milk like from baby bottle or from from the cow.
जो है मानो
So some gopi,
जो गोपियों के बच्चों को पान करा रही,
they were breastfeeding.
किंतु यहाँ पर सुखदेव गोस्वामी ऐसी बात नहीं
But Shukadeva is not mentioning, not saying this with in this verse.
सुखदेव गोस्वामी पाद का शिशु न पय पायंत शिशु न पय,
He said,
छोटे छोटे बच्चों को क्या कर रही थी? दूध पान कराए,
so she was
पान नहीं कराया,
not breastfeeding them. She was giving milk to them from cow's milk, like baby bottle milk. Some people say, according to this verse, that the gopis, they were breastfeeding. But this would mean that these children belong to them.
कब अपने बच्चों को
Because
स्तनपान कराती?
when a mother will breastfeed, when
जब माँ बच्चों को जन्म देती
the mother gives birth to a baby, then milk comes in their breasts, then they can breastfeed.
जब बालक जन्म नहीं हो,
But a boy that
तन्मय कभी
hasn't taken birth, like if the mother hasn't had a child, she cannot produce milk.
आ गया है, श्लोक में
So
गोपियां अपने स्तनपान कराती।
Shukadeva Goswami didn't say that they were breastfeeding. He said they were feeding milk. Which milk?
गाय के दूध,
Milk from the cow.
हैं? गाय के दूध गर्म करके
So they were heating the milk of the cow
पान कराया।
and feeding the
वो जिसलिए वो छोटे छोटे
babies.
बच्चा अपना नहीं,
These babies were not the gopis, like not the babies of the gopis, but maybe someone family member of the gopi, their sons and daughters.
बगल में रहने वाले जो
Like maybe some neighbors' children, or maybe some
उनके बच्चे जो है
family's member, their children. So these children that actually were the children of other people, then the gopis were feeding them
ये हमारे
milk.
आचार्य की कहने की तात्पर्य है।
So this is what Arshad is explaining here.
समझ में आया?
Do you understand?
क्योंकि इस श्लोक के ऊपर विशेष महत्वपूर्ण श्लोक होते जा रहे हैं।
This verse is very important verse.
दूध पान कर रही है,
So saying that they were feeding milk.
शिशु ना पय, छोटे छोटे शिशु ना छोटे छोटे बालक की क्या कर रही थी? दूध पान कर रही थी,
She was feeding them.
दूध पिलाया है। तो इसके द्वारा एक स्पष्टीकरण हो गया, वो गोपियां अपने दूध नहीं पिलाया।
So here it's clear that the gopis were not breastfeeding them.
यदि ऐसे होते गोपियों क्या करती तो अब सब
Otherwise,
स्तनपान
otherwise Shukadeva would have written or said, Stanapayantam means breastfeeding, not giving milk.
शिशु ना पय,
Paya means okay,
क्या कर रही थी?
like
दूध, वो दूध क्या था? गाय
milk, but milk from the cow,
है?
not from the breasts,
क्योंकि
their own
आगे
breasts.
जाके हम तत्व सिद्धांत में प्रवेश करते हैं।
So later we also enter the Tattva Siddhanta. So actually,
बिहार आदि की
Krishna was performing pastimes with the
सारी
gopis.
गोपियां क्या थी?
The gopis were what?
पुत्र ही, माने उनकी कोई
They had no children.
संतान नहीं
They had no children, those gopis.
है। आशा
Do you understand?
ये होता है।
This is what happens.
यदि ऐसे कहा दिया जाए,
But if you say, oh, they had children, because it's a Sanskrit verse, so
के द्वारा
the word payo
द्वारा अपने
can mean also milk, but maybe can also mean breastfeeding or like milk from the breast. But
विचार
the conceptions of our acharyas
तो गोपियां तो विवाह
is that these gopis, they were married, yes, but they
विवाहिता थी कुछ और
some were actually married, some were not married,
किंतु
some were married, some not. But anyway, these gopis,
पतियों के द्वारा किसी प्रकार
they had no,
भुक्त नहीं
they haven't had any kind of
समझ में
physical
विशेष
physical relation with their husbands,
भगवान जो ग्रहण करते हैं
because
वो
Bhagavan
निर्मल वस्तु ग्रहण
accepts only spotless things, completely pure and spotless. So this is another conception also.
कुछ गोपियां तो विवाहिता थी
Some gopis were married and some gopis were not.
कुछ इसी को कहा जाता है कन्नका
So this is called Kanyaka.
शब्द का अर्थ क्या होता है
Kanyaka means those gopis who hadn't gotten married.
तो वह संपन्ना
They're very young.
लड़कियों को क्या कहा जाता है
So these young girls, they're called Kanyaka.
इसलिए यहाँ पर भी कह रहे हैं वो समस्त छोटे छोटे बालक के जो है गोपियां अपना मानो शिशु अपने मानो पुत्रवत स्नेह करते थे इसलिए दूध पान करा रहे
So they had affection for these children. That's why they were feeding them milk. Do you understand? Did you get it? This is the speciality.
इसमें बहुत कुछ तो है
So many things are here included, but just understand that
बालकों के जो
these boys,
दूध पिला रही
these kids, like these children that the gopis were they were feeding milk, were not their own kids.
चित्त जगत में
Because in the spiritual world,
जोग माया के द्वारा ऐसे भी कर देते हैं
Bhagavan with his Yogamaya, he can arrange so many things.
उनके विवाह होने पर ही
And even though the gopis were married, even though they were married,
उनके पति लोग उनके प्रति
their husbands haven't ever met them in a intimate physical relation. How is it possible? How is it possible, marriage without consumption?
विवाह के बाद क्या होता है
Because after marriage,
चंद्रमा में मिलते रहा
wife and husband, they can meet together, like they can, like consume,
इसके कहा जाता
consume the
है
wedding.
भाग माना जाता है
Like the noite de nupcias, I forgot the English term. That night where they consume the wedding, what's the name in English?
तो इसी की भी
Like
निरसन करते हैं
a special night after wedding, then finally wife and husband, they can enjoy together.
पति लोग
So,
जुगमा ने क्या कि मन
but Yogamaya arranged that.
ये कर देते माने विचार बना देते
Yogamaya made them think that so many,
इतने उनके ऊपर
like made them think that they were so busy doing so many things. Like Yogamaya inspired them to be so busy that all these gopas, the wives of the husband of the gopis, they were so absorbed in so many things, like busy. They were too busy.
विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्ती का भी लिखा
So Vishwanath Chakravarti in the commentary he explained,
बोले वो गोपियों की स्पर्श तो बहुत दूर की बात,
what to speak of touching the gopis?
न तो तौल पे कभी गोपियों की बिस्तरा भी
They,
उनकी ही जुगमा
Yogamaya didn't allow them to sit on the same bed of the gopis, not to sit on the same bed.
आसरी
Do you understand?
समझ में आ रही है
Did you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand? If you say, oh, they were married,
तो जुगमा ने क्या कि
but Yogamaya
सिद्ध करता है
created such a thing.
एक तो उनके
That
पतियों के क्या करने लगे
First of all, their husbands, they were always busy working.
काल के उठ करके
Since early in the morning, they were working with so many things, and
वहाँ पर गायों की संरक्षण करना
like they were taking care of the cows day and night,
उठाना गायों को खिलाना पिलाना
feeding the cows, taking the cow dung, doing so many things. They would spend the whole day only doing this stuff.
इसलिए वो समस्त गोपों की मन में
So all these gopas,
अपनी पत्नी के साथ मिलन की तो बहुत दूर की
what
बात
to speak of meeting their wives,
न तो कल पे न
like
तो कल पे
sleeping with their wives, they couldn't even
निकट भी जाने नहीं देते बैठने
come near them, like not even sit on the same bed.
जुग में कैसे
Yogamaya arranged
समझ में आता है?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
ऐसे हमारी विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्ती पाद जीव गोस्वामी
So Vishwanath Chakravarti, and this is the conception of Vishwanath Chakravarti and Jiva Goswami.
उन लोग के
Pad.
दूर रखते थे।
So Jogamaya would keep them
केवल
far.
इतने ही जो है वो थे
Only
अभिमान्यु
they had Pati Abhimanya, like this ego of being husband.
हैं? मैं विवाहिता हूँ,
Like Gopis thought, I am married and I'm married to someone else.
गोपियों के मन में रख देते।
So the Gopis had this
और
mood in their
गोपियों के
minds.
हृदय में क्या है? ये मेरा पत्नी है बस।
And the Gopas, they were thinking, oh, the Gopis are my wife.
वो किसी प्रकार जोग में
But the relations between husband and wife, Jogamaya didn't allow the Gopas to have that with the Gopis.
समझ में आया?
Do you understand?
बड़ी महत्वपूर्ण है।
This is something very important. This point is very important.
तो उनके हस्त आलिंगन चुम्बन तो बहुत दूर की
So what to speak of embracing and kissing the Gopis? They couldn't even sit on the same bed as them. They couldn't even sit on their bed.
लगा लेते हैं।
So they were always busy just working and working, non-stop.
कोई कोई कथा सुनाता हूँ।
Like sometimes I tell a story also.
कृष्ण बहुत रसिक और लीला साधक है।
Krishna is very rasik,
प्रेम चातुर्य आदि करते रहते।
Prema Chaturja, like expert in
गोपी
relishing
क्या कर रहे थे अपने गृह
the
में
mellows and the love.
विश्राम कर रहे थे, सो रहे थे।
The Gopis were sleeping in their house.
ये सोना क्या है? हैं? गोविंद की चिंतन छोड़ छोड़ कर
Actually,
सुनाई नहीं।
the Gopis sleep is actually they're just thinking about Krishna all the time.
कृष्ण स्फुरित।
Whatever the Gopis see, they're only thinking about Krishna all the time.
जहाँ जहाँ नेत्र पड़े तहाँ कृष्ण स्फुरित।
They're only
उनके आंख जहाँ पर चले जाते हैं,
like whatever they look at, they only see Krishna. They have spurti visions of Krishna all the time.
तो गोपी क्या की? अपने गृह में जो है
So the Gopis,
रात
they
काल में विश्राम कर रहे थे।
were taking rest in their houses late at night.
और उनके पति क्या की?
And their husbands
बाहर जो है खटिया में सोए
was
थे।
the husband of the Gopi was sleeping in a bed
बाहर जो आंगन
outside the
में
house.
खटिया रखते हैं ना सब।
You know, like sleeping outside. The Vrajavas, they have this
गाँव में
habit.
अभी तक भी जाए
Actually, nowadays, even in villages,
अंदर जा सकते नहीं है।
no one sleeps inside the house.
खटिया लिया।
They take a bed and put outside the house.
बस्तर पालन कर रख करके सोए, ऐसे नहीं करते हैं।
Do you do that?
लेता है ये खटिया चरपाई है ना, खटिया।
They have like
उस समय जो है बहुत था।
they have like a very kind of simple bed. I don't even.
इधर सब बड़ा था।
So in the roof also we had this also.
ये तखत नहीं था उस समय।
So we didn't have like this kind of.
तखत के ऊपर कोई सोते नहीं।
Nobody would sleep on mattresses.
ब्रज के अनुसार ही चलता था।
It's just like the Braj tradition.
तखत तो बाद में लाया।
Later on, these mattresses came.
सब वो खटिया।
So they used to sleep on this khatia. It's one kind of a bed, but without mattress and made of like threads.
धागा से ये करते
Made of threads.
हैं? हाँ ऐसे।
It's like a bed without mattress, but made of threads. So actually now in villages, even nowadays, the elders, they sleep like this. It's very simple. You just put a chadar, like a blanket, and you can sleep nicely.
हैं? ये तकिया फकिया
This
लगाना, गद्दा लगाना,
putting like a mattress and pillow, this and that, it's not necessary.
बहुत
Villagers, people of village, they're so simple, you know,
और
simple
उनके जीवन
people.
भी उसी प्रकार सरल
Their lives are also so simple. Simple life, you know.
हैं? खा पी लिया बस अपने चारपाई खटिया में जाकर के लेट जाए,
They sleep on this kind of beds
शरीर का आकार ये है।
and relax, take rest.
मैं किस लिए कह रहा था?
Why I'm saying all
ये
this?
कृष्णा एक
Oh,
दिन
yeah.
कुछ कौतुक करने लगे।
Once Krishna, he was very
कौतुक
curious and mischievous
कृष्ण ने क्या
Krishna.
की?
Like
ना वो गोपियों की कक्ष में प्रवेश किया
Krishna entered the room of the gopis
और बाहर में उसके पति जो है खटिया के ऊपर लेट सारा दिन परिश्रम किया। हैं?
So the husband of the gopi was sleeping outside the house. You know, the husband of the gopi, they did so much work that day, taking care of the cows and doing so many things. Whole day running behind the cows. So it was like 11, 12 p.m. So after he was free from work, then the gopa, he went to sleep. And they would sleep only for maybe 11 p.m. to 3 a.m.
गांव के जो है देखो, तो कितने घंटा सोए? 2-2.5 घंटा सोए।
So they would sleep for 2.5 hours, 3 hours.
गायों की परिचर्या आदि
Then
करना,
wake up and taking care of the cows again and bathing them, bathing the
गोबर आदि
cows,
इकट्ठा करना।
collecting their cow dung and so many
चलो
things.
गोप क्या कर रही थी?
So this Gopa, this wife, husband of the Gopi,
आंगन में बाहर वो
he was sleeping in the courtyard
मानो
of the house in this like bed made of threads. It's like a simple bed outside the house.
गोपियों के गृह में,
And at that moment, Krishna came to this Gopi's house, but her husband was sleeping outside the house.
गोपी के साथ अनेक प्रकार जो है प्रेम
So Krishna performed many sweet pastimes with the Gopi inside her own house.
अकस्मात वो गोप जो है उनके पति जो है जग गए।
Suddenly, the husband of the Gopi
सुनाई पड़ने लगी, मेरे पत्नी के
woke up and he heard, oh, there's someone with my wife. No, sorry, I hear some voice from inside my wife's room. Someone is speaking.
वो गोप कुछ ये कर ले, संदेह
So this Gopa,
उसको मैं पकड़ लिया।
he was thinking, oh, maybe there's a thief there. I'll be able to catch him, catch the thief.
कृष्ण
But
भगवान
Krishna knows everything. Krishna is Bhagavan.
छोड़ते नहीं। भगवत्ता
Krishna never drops his supremacy.
से सर्वंतर्यामी भगवान
Lord Aishwarya and Madhurya are there.
क्या क्या
Swayam Bhagavan Krishna.
ना गोपियों वो तो उनके साथ गोपियों के साथ क्या वार्तालाप करते।
So Krishna was speaking with the Gopi,
और वो शब्द क्या वो गोपी के कान में पड़ा।
but the husband of the Gopi overheard the conversation and thought, oh, midnight.
के गृह में कौन घुस गया?
Who entered the room of my wife at so late? Maybe a thief is inside.
इसलिए वो गोप ने किया कि देखो,
So the Gopa,
दरवाजा खोला,
he opened that room,
दरवाजा खोल करके एक पैर
her room.
दिया और इतने
He took one step inside the room,
कृष्ण ने किया कि
and then Krishna,
और घर की जो जानला है ना,
you know, the window of the room, Krishna jumped out the window.
जानला है,
So because the door is at one side and the window, the janela, was at the other side.
गोप सोचने लगे चोर होगा।
The window was at the opposite side of the room.
तो गोप क्या
So the Gopa saw someone escaping and Gopa thought, oh, it's a thief. So the Gopa was running away. He also jumped out the window to catch that thief.
और कृष्ण भी ऐसे देखो खेल
And Krishna
आनंद लेते हैं।
is actually happy playing actually. In this whole story, Krishna is having pleasure.
चूहा को पकड़ करके
Just like
लाते हैं और उनके साथ
a cat playing with a mouse is actually also playing with the mouse while catching the mouse.
चूहा
Like the mouse is
चुपचाप बैठे रहता है।
sitting quietly.
थोड़ा किस्मत से चलना शुरू करते हैं, बिल्ली
Then when the mouse starts
उसको भी
like moving,
करते हैं, उसको पकड़ता
the cat also moves and catches the
है। इस प्रकार
mouse.
भगवान गोविंद
So in the same way, Bhagavan Govinda,
करने के लिए
to relish Ananda Rasa,
वो गोपों के बिल्कुल संकट में रह रहे।
He's so close to the gopi.
पकड़ लो। ये चोर हमारे घर में
so just so that the Gopa would think, oh, I'm going to catch this thief. He was in my house with my wife, in my wife's room.
अपने घर से बाहर बहुत दूर जंगल में प्रवेश।
Then the husband of the Gopi, he was so far in the jungle actually already trying to search for the thief.
भगवान तो बहुत रूप
And you know, Krishna has many forms, so
क्या नहीं कर
then what Krishna would not be able to do, he can do everything. He's Bhagavan.
तो भगवान कृष्ण ने कि देखो
So Bhagavan Krishna said,
अपने कृष्ण रूप छोड़ करके क्या है सुंदर वही अपने उनकी पत्नी की रूप धारण करके चलने
Krishna,
स्पीड को कमा दे, चलने की जो गति तेज जो है
so Krishna decreased his speed
और
and Krishna
गोपो की
changed the form of that gopi.
पकड़ लिया इसको।
Then the Gopa caught him.
तो कृष्ण उसी प्रकार कृष्ण ने किया कि
Then Krishna,
अपने
what did he
रूप
do?
बदल दी,
He changed his
ठीक उनके पत्नी
form
की धारण कर ली।
and he manifested in the form of the wife of that Gopa.
कर सकते हैं, इसमें कोई संशय नहीं।
Bhagavan can do this, of course, there is no doubt.
और गोप ने किया कि अपने उनको हाथ पकड़ लिया
And the Gopa
और
caught him by the hand, thief, thief.
ये चोर नहीं तो मेरा
But then he realized, no, he's not a thief, it's my wife herself.
तो गोप
It's
पूछने
here.
लगे, भाई
Then the Gopa asked,
तुम ये जंगल से कूद करके क्यों आ गया, क्या बात बताओ?
why did you jump out the window when you came here? Why? What are you thinking?
तो वो गोपी कहने लगी, माने कृष्ण रूपी जी गोपी है, कृष्ण गोपी रूप धारण कर लिया।
But then the Krishna, who was in the form of the gopi, told him,
विवाह के बाद
you know, after the wedding,
हमारे यहाँ पर आया,
we came here to live together, but you're always so busy with your work. You don't even stop to sit down with me, to talk to me, nothing. You have no time for me at all.
कुछ करते ही नहीं।
You don't do anything together with me. You don't even come to me anymore.
खिलाना पिलाना,
You are all only absorbed feeding and taking care of the cows, feeding the cows and taking care of
गोपी
them.
जो है वो बहुत कौतुकी है।
So this Krishna
आनंद
that was in the dress of the gopi, that was Krishna, was very like mischievous and having pleasure with all these things, like very funny. So Krishna was telling him, like as if he were his wife, I wanted us to make something different, so that's why on purpose I jumped out of the window, and then you thought I was a thief, then you ran after me, but actually I'm not a thief, I'm not.
देखने लगे, अरे बात तो सही है,
The Gopa thought, oh, this
जो
is
कह
true.
रही है ये बात तो सही है, जब
What
से
he's
हम
saying is
शादी
true.
करके आए हैं ना हमारे पत्नी के
Since
साथ
we
कोई
got married,
बात पूछ
we haven't even spoken to each other, nothing.
है, आज मानो 6 महीने 1 साल तो हो गया,
Maybe for 6 months or after 1 year we've been together and like our relationship's dead.
ये बात से
This is
ये
true.
मन में विश्वास हो गया।
So he also agreed.
कृष्ण रूपी गोपी क्या कहने लगी,
And the gopi, which was actually Krishna, told.
वास्तव में मैं भी मन में सोचा
So I was thinking in my mind that I wanted to
कुछ ऐसे लीला कर लो,
perform some leelas, like I wanted to make, to have like be together with you, like hang out with you. And
चलो रात को है,
then the Gopa thought, okay, this is true. Today is a beautiful full moon night.
वृक्ष भी था, और वृक्ष की पत्ते से जो है
There were many
चंद्र की
trees,
किरण जो
and
है
because of the leaves of this tree,
झिलमिल कर
the
रहा था,
full leaves of the tree were reflecting the moonlight. There was also a nice breeze flowing this day,
थोड़ा अधिक गर्मी भी नहीं है और ठंडी भी
so it
नहीं
was not too hot nor too cold.
है। ऐसे विचार करके कृष्ण रूपी गोपी और वो गोपी पति पत्नी मानो, चलो एक दूसरे के मानो
So
हाथ पकड़ के चल
they started walking, holding hands. Krishna was actually in the form of the gopi and her husband.
जैसे इधर के लोग देखते हैं ना,
Just like you see some people here,
टहल करके आते हैं, पति पत्नी चले जाते हैं,
okay, wife and husband, they are going somewhere
पार्क में चले जाते हैं,
in the park. Also sometimes they walk together in the evening time. Like if a wife and husband, they are going somewhere, like going for a walk or somewhere. Like the wife and husband, they go out like on a date or going together for a walk or to hang out together. So Krishna is also having fun doing this. Krishna in the form of the gopi is having fun,
बातचीत करते करते करते
like hanging out with her husband.
कृष्ण रूपी गोपी कहने लगे,
Then the Krishna Rupa Gopi, means the gopi who was actually Krishna, told her husband, oh, now I'm feeling sleepy, let's go back, I'm tired. So the husband said, okay, let's go.
फिर हमें सुबह भी
Tomorrow morning I have to do so many things,
सेवा आदि करना है,
serve the cows and so many things, so yeah, better we get
ऐसे
going.
करके दोनों किया कि
We better go back.
वापिस आ जाए
So they came back
घर में।
to their house.
किंतु देखो वो
But-
गोप जब अपने गृह में प्रवेश किया
When this Gopa entered his house
और
from
कृष्ण वहीं से क्या हो गया,
the main door,
अंतर्धान
Krishna disappeared immediately.
है? गोप सोच रहे हमारी पत्नी हमारे पीछे आ रही है, माने
The Gopa thought my wife is coming behind me, like she's coming also,
जा करके क्या की
because they were coming back together.
उस
So,
दरवाजा को जब खोला,
but when he opened the door of
जहाँ
his
पर
own
अपनी
house,
पत्नी सोती है ना, उस दरवाजा को खोला, देखा
Like-
उसे पत्नी तो सो रही
he saw that his wife was still sleeping on her bed,
खराटा ले रही
and she was even snoring
है,
like this.
ये करके गोप को तो आश्चर्य हो
The Gopa was so surprised. How possible? She was just with me. We were hanging out. We were having a good time.
अरे आज ये भी तुम तो
Hey,
मेरे साथ आई,
we were just hanging out.
साथ में सो करके इतना तुम
How did you fall asleep so quickly? How come you're already
क्या करने
asleep
लगे,
and you're even snoring? You're even shaking the bed because of your snore?
अथवा दबदबा के
Because of your snoring?
मतलब किसी प्रकार जगा नहीं और गोपी जग गई गोपी जग
Oh, no, sorry, no, he didn't say that. Actually, the bed shook, because he was trying to wake her up. So he was like shaking the bed and making some noise in the door, like to wake her up. She was like in deep sleep. Then the wife woke up very angry, like, oh, why did you wake me up? It's so late.
माने वो गोपी जो कर रही है
What? I woke you up?
ये कैसे हो गया
And then
तो मेरे
he told her what happened. And then she said, what? We were in the forest now.
तुमने ऐसे ही कूद पड़ी
Then
मैं तुम्हारे पीछे चढ़ा
husband explained all the story. Oh, you jumped out the window, I was running after you, and
दो चार गाली
I caught you.
ये कैसे थोड़ी हुई
So the gopi also like a little bit called him names and said, it's not possible, you were sleeping.
हो सकता है सर
But the gopa thought, no, maybe, no, I think it was possible, yes. Maybe
एक अद्भुत होता है
so the Leelas of Bhagavan are so amazing and interesting.
कर सकता है
How can I explain?
तो वो विचार करके देखो और उसमें उनके देखा अपने पुत्र को दूर से देखा
Then he saw his
लाल लाल हुआ जैसे कोई
wife from, and he saw that her eyes were red. You know, like if someone was sleeping and they just wake up. If someone wakes you up in the middle of your sleep, your eyes will be red. So the gopi had this symptom. Her eyes are red. So this meant that she was really sleeping. So you can, like, suppose, what is your habit? If you wake up every day 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., like if you wake up before what you're used to,
अनुभव करा देते हैं
like your eyes will tell everything. Like by your eyes you can see, oh, this was not the time for me to wake up or not. Like suppose every day if I wake up 3 a.m. every day, if one day maybe I wake up 1 a.m. or 1:30 a.m., just by looking at my face you can see that I had less sleep than I was used to. You can have a habit like a sleeping schedule habit and you can see. I see this. Sometimes I wake up also very early and I look at my watch. I thought it was time to wake up. But by my eyes I can see what time is it. Or by my eyes you can realize that I hadn't slept as much as I should or as much as I used to. So the eyes of the gopi was really red. So this meant that she was actually speaking the truth. She was really sleeping.
तो इसी प्रकार कृष्ण अद्भुत लीला आदि करते हैं.
In this way, Krishna performed so many amazing pastimes.
फिर इसके बाद जो है गोप
Then after that,
मन में विचार करने लगे हो सकता है मैं सपने में ही
then the Gopa thought, oh yeah, maybe I was really sleeping. Yes,
चला
indeed.
गया था और इसके बाद
Maybe I did everything inside my dreams.
सब पतित हो जाता है.
Then the Gopa at the end he concluded it was a dream.
वही तो स्वयं भगवान है. भगवान तो सबके हृदय में बैठे
So Bhagavan is sitting in everyone's heart.
भी पतित करा देते हैं.
So Bhagavan also made him have this conviction that was a dream, everything was a dream. Then after the Gopa just went to sleep once more.
यहाँ पर विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्ती पाद
So here Vishwanath Chakravarti Pada,
आगे भी वर्णन करते जा
in the commentary of this verse, is explaining also
देखो वो समस्त गोपियों की अंग संगति तो बहुत अंग संग आदि तो बहुत दूर की
what to speak of associating like physically with their wives.
उनकी बिस्तर पर भी
These Gopas, they couldn't even sleep or sit on the same bed as the Gopis.
अनुमोदन नहीं करते.
They didn't have this permission. Jogamaya didn't allow them. So how possible to have kids with them?
इसलिए करे इस श्लोक में जो आ रहे हैं पायंत शिशु न पयः.
This verse
वो
explains.
गोपियां क्या कहते हैं वो छोटे छोटे बालक के जो
The
है
Gopis, they were
दूध पान करा रही हैं.
feeding milk to these
यहाँ पर दूध
young babies,
कहने की तात्पर्य है अपने स्तन नहीं
but not breastfeeding.
अपने जा अथवा दूसरे की पुत्र कन्या को जो है अपने पुत्र कन्या के भांति
They were taking care of someone else's kids, just like if they were their own, like in the same affection, nice affection. Just like a mother is feeding a baby bottle of warm milk to their children,
पिला रही.
in the same way the Gopis were taking care of these babies.
चक्रवर्ती टीका में कहा था.
So the commentary of Vishwanath Chakravarti Pada explains this point.
समझ में आता है.
Do you understand? Do you get it?
उसी श्लोक में उसी और गोपी गीत में आ रही है.
So also there's a shloka in the Gopi Gita mentioning this.
भातृबंधवा नति विलंगते अंतचूतागतः. उस श्लोक में कह रहे हैं पति सुतन।
This look explains Pati Sutanaya. So the word Pati is there, means husband.
छोड़ करके आए सुतन।
So okay, Pati they were married, okay. But Sutanaya,
ये भी कह रहे हैं।
so the gopis are telling Krishna, we give up our husbands and children to come to you.
टीकाकार
So the commentarists, they say,
पुत्र कन्या आदि थी।
but the gopis, some people say, oh, the gopis had kids, so that's why they're saying they left their kids and came. But Jiva Goswami explains, no,
उनकी पुत्र कन्याएं नहीं।
they had no kids. They had no kids.
तो
Who?
यहाँ
The
पर जो
gopis.
कह रहे हैं पति
Oh, but in this look of Gopi Gita, gopis are saying they left their husbands and children to come to the Raslila, to meet Krishna. Pati Sutanaya.
अपने वो जो पुत्र कन्या आदि है कह रहे हैं वहाँ पर, वो अपने पुत्र कन्या नहीं है।
Actually, they were not their own kids.
जा कहते हैं ना, क्या बोलते हैं?
They were some kids from some relative.
पड़ोसी के, पड़ोसी क्या होता है?
No, not
पड़ोसी
neighbor.
अपने जो क्या बोलते हैं? जेठ,
Like, like the children of the,
पुत्र कन्या होंगे, उसके पुत्र कन्या के मान करके ये लोग
like the husband of the gopis, like they had a older brother, suppose, or some brother. So that it was the children of the brothers of their husbands.
कृष्ण प्रेम की उत्पत्ति।
So only the gopis who had Krishna Prem, they could come.
वो थोड़ी जाएगी।
Some gopis had Vatsalya Bhav, they would not go to the Rasalila.
जिसके जो वात्सल्यवती है, उनके कान में थोड़ी सुनाई पड़ेगा।
The gopis from Vatsalya Bhava, they didn't hear the sound of the flutes.
संशय उठा रहे हो,
So this question you're,
उठाना ठीक है, किंतु वो कहाँ गोपी का नहीं।
this question you're making,
मातृस्तनीय जो नहीं जाएगा।
what happened? The gopis that have the motherly affection, they will not go to the Rasalila. Another point is that these gopis who had a lot of anurag, deep attachment for Krishna, they would go to the Rasalila. So I told in the beginning, you didn't hear all the katha? I've been speaking for 5 days. If you don't have anurag, you cannot go to the Rasalila.
समझ में आता है?
Do you understand or not?
अरे वो तो बहुत दूर की बात है।
What speak of that?
सुनने में हम कब रुचि हो जाता है?
When you will have taste, listen to Harikatha.
श्रद्धा, साधु संग,
When Drakadamini explains,
आत्मनिति, निष्ठा, रुचि। रुचि जब हो जाता है वो छटपटाते हैं।
when you have ruchi, taste will always be so much hankering.
रुचि यदि नहीं हो,
If you don't have ruchi,
कहाँ होगी? श्रवण में थोड़ी होगी।
you won't listen.
कथा में रुचि हो जाए,
To have ruchi in the katha,
वो तड़पता है।
you will always be eager and like longing so much. But if you don't have ruchi, then you don't care so much.
हम नहीं करे श्रद्धा तो है, श्रद्धा भी कई
Yeah,
श्रद्धा हो
you have shraddha because there are many kinds of faith, even like komal shraddha, like soft faith or mundane faith, lokik shraddha. But ruchi, in the taste, when you have really taste for Harikatha, it's just like when you're hungry,
क्या बोले?
at every morsel of food you eat,
एवरी फूड स्टॉप, एक एक भोजन लेने में जैसे हमारी आनंद उल्लास,
you feel so much waves of bliss and happiness when you eat each thing, when you're really hungry.
अभी यहाँ पर भी आ जाए, श्रद्धा से लेकर के निष्ठा, निष्ठा के बाद रुचि आ जाए,
So from Shraddha then
रुचि आ जाने
until Nishtha. After Nishtha you cannot like
पर
check yourself, cannot control yourself. You want so much.
लगने पर
Just like when you're hungry for something
भोजन
to
के लिए
eat.
जैसे हम अत्यंत क्या हो जाता है, कंफ्यूज।
We're so eager to eat at that moment.
और यदि भूख नहीं लगे
But if you're not feeling hungry,
और अनेक प्रकार भोजन सामग्री भी आ जाए,
even though many kinds of food stuff may come in front of you,
समझ में नहीं आता है,
some persons say, I don't understand. Some people say,
समय नहीं है,
I don't have time.
बहुत अनेकों क्या
Many people, they have many
एक्सक्यूज,
excuses.
एक्सक्यूज समझ में
You know, if you are not hungry, you'll create many excuses like,
है?
oh, I'm not hungry, I don't have time.
जब आपके भोजन, जब के खाने की जठराग्नि में अभी जरूरत नहीं
But
होता है,
because now you're not feeling the Jataragni, the fire in your stomach.
आज अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है,
Ah,
ये
today,
मीठा है,
oh, this is
खट्टा है, इसमें नमक है,
bitter, this is too much salt, this is sweet, this has no proper salt. So we're thinking so much when we are not hungry.
यही तो कर
Sometimes Goswami is telling this in the Bhagavatam. So if you're not too hungry, you'll analyze so much. But if you're hungry for 2-3 days already,
आ जाए
if any food stuff come in front of you,
पूरी तरह कहते हैं इसमें नमक नहीं है,
you'll not even consider if there's less salt or what. You just shut your eyes and eat so quickly and like, because you're feeling so hungry. But if you aren't hungry, Maharaj, I don't know.
समझ में आता है तेरा?
I don't understand. Oh, do you understand if I swear you?
गाली दे समझ
If I call you names, do you understand?
तुरंत आ जाए।
You understand immediately, no? If I call you names, isn't it?
अच्छा बताओ क्या है कि नहीं?
Isn't it? True or not?
भाई आपके थोड़ा सी
If someone tells just a little bit some
देखो
calling names, like call your names, just as like
किसी भाषा में बोले,
in any language, you understand.
बोले हिंदी में
In English, in Hindi, or any language,
देखो
if someone call your names,
पता लग जाता है।
just by the way the person is speaking,
शब्द नहीं समझते हैं।
maybe you don't know what is stupid, like the specific word, but just by seeing how the person is speaking in this body language,
एक्शन देखकर को समझ जाता है।
you understand the person is calling you names, insulting you. You can realize.
समझ जाता है।
Do you understand?
एक कहानी सुना देता हूँ।
So I'll tell one story.
एक अंग्रेज था।
There was an Englishman.
बाद में सुना तो अंग्रेज तो बहुत साल तक
So the British has for a long time ruled over India.
बंगला सीख लिया।
So he learned Bengali because he was living here.
अच्छा वो बंगला बोलना
So he was speaking Bengali,
क्या बोले ब्रोकन लैंग्वेज जैसे
like a broken language. He liked.
बंगला बोले तो सुनना लगता है।
It's nice, no? To see an English person speaking Bengali is like very sweet and cute. So
बोलता हूँ
I'll not speak too much because the story is very long. But
वो क्या करने लगे
so
एक दिन आया क्या
once
ये कर रहे थे बोले बंगला तो गए बंगला बोलने लगे तो बंगला जब बोले ना तब उसको गाली दे दिया क्या बोल रहा है
so someone insulted him.
तो उसके दे एक्शन सुन करके उसको समझ में आ गया
But by the body language, he understood that the person was like calling him names. Oh, you are calling me names? No, no,
गाली नहीं दे
I'm
रहा
not calling you names. No,
तुम जो बोल रहे ना बहुत सुंदर
because what you're speaking is so beautiful.
आज समझ में बोले क्या आई लव यू अच्छा
What? I love you. Okay,
बहुत सुंदर आई लव
this is a very beautiful thing. I love you.
बोले अच्छा
Okay,
मैं तुमसे क्या करता हूँ प्यार करता हूँ
like, I love you.
ये तो होता है ना किंतु उसको कहा दिया हाँ मैं ये सुंदर बोलता हूँ अजीब अच्छा ये देखो ये बात जो करने लगी तब बोले अच्छा अच्छी बात है मैं तुमको क्या करता हूँ
Okay, I love you. Very nice.
ভালোবাসি আই লাভ ইউ আমি তোমাকে ভালোবাসি আজ
আমি তোমাকে ভালোবাসি in Bengali. Okay, that girl was coming from school.
ऐसे शब्द बोलो लड़कियों की
If you say something like this to a Bengali lady, I love you,
वो क्या होगा वो गुस्सा होगा
they will be angry if you say like this these words
अलग होता
to
है
someone. In the Western countries, it's different.
मैं तो हर शब्द में क्या
Every time they say yes, I love you, they say all the time
उनकी जो है कॉमन वर्ड है
because love for them is a common word.
यस आई लव उसमें कोई बोलोगे किंतु देखो हमारे
There's no problem. But in our Indian culture, if you say I love you,
कोई अनजान व्यक्ति के
if some unknown person that you don't know him or her,
अकस्मात इसके लड़की
they suddenly come to a girl and say,
प्रेम करता प्यार
I love you,
वो बिगड़ जाएगी नहीं जाएगी
the girl will be angry. So the girl was coming
स्कूल के और वो उसी कहा दिया
and he told her this.
তোমাকে আমি ভালোবাসি
Tomake ami
अंग्रेज है ना
balabasi, like I love you in Bengali.
अच्छा वो लड़कियां बिगड़ गई और भाई
And she was so angry and then
जूता लेकर उसके पीटने के दौड़े
she took her shoes and started running after him, like
हमारे सामने कोई परिचय नहीं था मुझे
threatening to beat him with her shoes.
नहीं करते
What? And then he ran away.
खा दिया আমি তোমাকে ভালোবাসি
Then he was thinking, oh, what that Bengali person taught me. Ami tomake balabasi, I love you.
बोले अच्छा इसको मैं बदला लेता हूँ
Okay, I will.
अंग्रेज विचार करने लगे
I'll revenge.
इससे मैं बदला लेता हूँ ये मुझे
I'll take revenge from that Bengali who taught me something wrong. I told to that girl and she
ये আমি তোমাকে
she
ভালোবাসি
threatened to beat me, so
ऐसा फिर क्या की उनके पास में देखा क्या वो कर रहे थे क्या हिंदू हम लोग तुलसी में पानी दे रहे थे
so there was a Hindu, like in the Hindus offer water to Tulsi. Oh, you Hindus, what do you
पेड़
do?
में पानी डालते हो पेड़
Offering water So the tree, do you think the tree is Bhagavan?
पेड़ भगवान नहीं होता।
The tree cannot be
अरे
Bhagavan.
पेड़ तो अपने ही अपने पानी नहीं दो वो जिंदा नहीं रहता, मर जाता है, सूख जाता है।
If you don't give water to the tree,
भगवान ये तुलसी भगवान
the tree will die, and you're saying that Tulsi is Bhagavan. What is Bhagavan or Bhagavan the Tulsi will make do for us? No, 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 don't do this. Tulsi is Maharani.
तुलसी में शक्ति है क्या शक्ति है? देखो
Tulsi has so much potency.
पहले तो सोचा ये इनको मैं बदला लेता हूँ।
So first of all,
मैं क्या करूँ?
the Englishman was thinking, I'll take revenge. I'll take his deity or something.
अंग्रेज क्या उससे पास क्या की तुलसी को उठाया।
So the English person took a Tulsi plant,
क्या किया? कुछ नहीं किया।
like a little bit broke the Tulsi and said, oh, what is this, your deity?
साले तुम
Give it water. Then the Bengali said, oh, I will teach you a lesson. What is it?
वो एक होता है ना बिचली को, बिचली समझते हो?
You know the
इचिंग होता है ना?
itching disease.
हाँ लगे कि इतना इचिंग करेगा तो मेरे दम निकाल देंगे एक बार। देखो
So what happened?
तुलसी देवी जो है ये
Our Tulsi Devi is Maharani.
ये महारानी के तुमने कष्ट दिया तो कुछ नहीं बोले सहन कर लेती है।
She tolerates everything. But look,
शिव जी है
this Durjoti is like one kind of plant that causes this itching.
ऐसे फूल हो जाते हैं ऐसे बिल्कुल जैसे शिव जी के जटा के बात होते हैं।
Yeah, that leaf looks like even the dreadlock of Shiva. One kind of a leaf, like a plant.
ये है ये भी देवता तुम मानते हो, ये तुलसी के देवता मानते हो कहाँ जंगल?
Ah, you think that Tulsi is a god? Also, even this grass is also Bhagavan. Do you think he is Bhagavan?
थोड़ा हाथ ये करके देखो, अरे क्या कर देगा मेरा? वो क्या क्या उसको जो वो जो काटे के जो ये होता है ना,
So he took that Tulsi thorn.
उखाड़ करके ऐसे अच्छा देखो, अरे क्या क्या तुम्हारी क्या? अरे कुछ नहीं क्या अपने शरीर पर ऐसे लगाओ ना।
Ah, okay, put this on your body. So what did he do?
उसको उठा करके हाँ ऐसे ऐसे
He took that plant and started touching his body, but actually it was that plant that caused the itching. After 2 seconds he was itching so much. Oh, Bengali Baba, what did you do?
अरे मरे उसके सारे एक तो अंग्रेज है ना,
First of all, he was English,
लाल लाल है और
so he was very reddish, his skin.
इतने बड़े-बड़े जैसे वो क्या बोले
So-
भागते हैं क्या ताताइया जैसे ताताइया कहते हैं ना,
Just like wasps that sting you.
है ना, और उनके भाई एक तो अंग्रेजी शरीर है थोड़ा
So first of all, the English, like they have very soft skin, and because we have black skin, so for us it doesn't appear too much, but for them, so his body was completely reddish because of that plant.
हिंदू के देवता के
Protect me. Then the Hindu told him, you want to
देवी को दिया तुलसी तो सहन कर ली हैं,
make fun of our Hindu gods.
समझा दिया।
Tulsi, she tolerated because she's a woman.
किंतु देखो ये
But see, Durjoti Baba, he's Shivaji.
बोले आज
He will punish you. Then the Englishman told, okay, I promise that I will never make fun of any Hindu demigod. Okay, then the Bengali said, okay, hold your ears and promise again.
चलो मैं इसलिए कह रहा था, देखो श्रद्धा साधु
So I was talking about Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, then Bhajana, Kriyamnata Nivriti Nista Ruchi.
रुचि जब हो जाता है उसके बिना रह नहीं सकता। रुचि जब तक नहीं हो रहा है
In Ruchi you cannot live without that thing. But if you don't have Ruchi, then
क्या बोल रहे हैं समझ में आते नहीं है।
sometimes you understand what they are speaking or not. Some people come, some people don't. So first you need to take the medicine, or first you need to be cured from the disease?
आपकी बीमारी हो गया,
Suppose you are sick.
ठीक हो जाए मैं
When I'll be cured, then I'll take the medicine. This is a proper logic.
समझ में
You have to take that medicine, whether you understand it or not. You must listen. You must listen and hear.
श्रवण से तब वही श्रवण एक शब्द जो होता है ये कोई जड़ शब्द नहीं है, अपराधिक है।
So Shravana is material.
जो श्रवण कहा गया, भक्ति की पहली क्या है?
So the first step of bhakti is Shravan,
कथा श्रवण।
hearing.
साधु
Listen.
हरि कथा श्रवण से क्या होता है? यही मानो आपकी दवाई है, उसी से क्या हो गया?
So this is a medicine for you already, and by doing this slowly, you will increase.
निष्ठा फिर आकर के रुचि में आ जाओ।
And when they will achieve ruchi, when they will achieve ruchi, the day ruchi comes to you,
तुम छोड़ नहीं पाओ।
you cannot give it up.
हम इतने मधुर।
Like you think that Harikatha is so sweet, you feel so much happiness.
पाद बृहद भागवतम ग्रंथ में
Santana Goswami in his book Brihad Bhagavatamrita, he said,
ये रुचि के यदि कोई व्यक्ति रुचि में आ जाए,
if someone comes to the stage of ruchi,
संभव
this person will never ever fall down.
देखो निष्ठा में भी आ जाए।
Even Gurudev said, if the person in Nishtha also can never fall down. Let's speak of ruchi state.
निष्ठा में तुम भी पहुंच जाओ।
If you achieve Nishtha,
यद्यपि अनेक प्रकार की जो है obstacles है,
although there are still many kinds of obstacles,
पार करके निष्ठा में आ जाए। निष्ठा
if you cross them and come to ruchi,
उपजय प्रेमेर तरंग चेतन चेतन निष्ठा होते उपजय
Chaitanya Charitamrita explains, if you have Nishtha, then the waves of prem will come in your heart.
यद्यपि निष्ठा ही जो है हमारी भक्ति के क्या है?
So Nishtha is really the backbone of our spiritual life.
प्रातः काल में उठने की
Like for the habit of, for example, waking up early in the morning.
ये निष्ठा से हमें
So this habit will come when you have Nishtha. This habit, like I must go to the Mangalarati.
ऐसे विचार करके सो जाओ, देखो ठीक
If you sleep thinking about this, of waking up to Mangalarati,
टूट जाएगा।
you'll see that automatically you will wake up
जो
for the
संकल्प
Mangalarati.
लेकर के जाओ,
So if you take a decision, a vow before going to sleep,
मन उसी प्रकार की क्रिया करना शुरू कर देगा।
your mind also will start
देखो दो एक दिन करके
also to
हो
do
सकता
this.
है दो एक दिन आपकी
Maybe in the first 2 days you will have some disturbance waking up early, but if you sleep with this resolution, this vow, oh today I must
मंगलारती के दर्शन करना।
have the darshan of Mangalarati.
वो भी छोड़ दिए मंगलारती, जड़ भी विचार करिए आज मुझे
Okay, but let's speak about, suppose, material thing. Oh, I have to take the train 5 a.m. and if you sleep with this determination, before 5 a.m. surely you will wake up,
है कि
isn't it?
आप सोचो, देखो
You can see.
ये संकल्प जो है ये एक विशेष महत्वपूर्ण विषय है।
So this sankalpa, like making a decision in your mind, determination,
दो कार्य हम कराते हैं।
it's very important. Like when you do any auspicious activities,
एक संकल्प करा लेते हैं,
we always first take the sankalpa, like a vow, and also mangala vachana,
विघ्ननाशक जहाज होता है।
to destroy all obstacles,
सृष्टि वाचन जो करते
like on Swastinam
हैं। इसका
Govinda.
तात्पर्य क्या है?
Why do we do that?
विघ्नों को दूर
To destroy all the impediments and the problems, obstacles.
एक सृष्टि वाचन कराते हैं और दूसरी क्या बताया?
So one Swasti Vachana we do, and also,
अरे अभी बताया
I just told,
संकल्प
the sankalpa also, to
संकल्प हम
perform,
करा लेते हैं।
like a vow.
संकल्प सृष्टि वाचन के द्वारा क्या होता है?
So by the sankalpa and Swasti Vachana, all the obstacles are destroyed.
इसमें सृष्टि वाचन में लिखा रहता है, लिखा है?
It's written also in the praise of Swasti Vachana, that's meant for destroying the obstacles.
जब संकल्प कर लेते हैं,
So when you take a vow resolution, then we fulfill that promise of the vow we
तो
made.
भगवान ने क्या भी दिया?
So that's why,
शब्द के बताया ना उसमें, भगवान उपीता दात्री सर्वोत्फुल्ल मल्लिका।
so the word in the shloka is Manas Chakri. Krishna,
कर लेते हैं, दृढ़ता कर लेते हैं, तब आगे पहुंचते हैं। यदि कोई किसी के संकल्प ही नहीं है,
but if you don't have this determination,
चलते जा रहे,
then you're just like doing something but you can never attain without determination.
तत्व विचार में भरा हुआ है इसमें।
So it's full of Tattva Vichara, all this.
ये जो रासलीला की कथा में
So this Rasa Leela Katha, there are so many beautiful tattvas in the Rasa Leela.
करो, व्यवस्था करो।
Okay, arrange for the
तत्व
Arati.
विचार इसमें भरा हुआ है।
So it's full of Tattva Vichara, the Rasa Leela Katha.
हम उस तत्व विचार में जब चलते हैं,
So when we go following the Tattva Vichara,
रस माधुर्य हम प्रवेश कर सकते हैं।
later on we can enter Rasa Madhurya.
फाउंडेशन है,
Because Tattva is our
और
foundation.
इसके ऊपर रस महल जो है उसमें,
And on the base of Tattva we can build the big palace of Rasa.
इसलिए श्रद्धा से लेकर के साधु
So how to come from Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana, Kriya, Anata, Nivriti.
इसके बाद
Then after,
इसके बाद
Nishta, and after that, Ruchi also.
एक जन्म रुचि में कोई पहुंच जाए,
If in one life you attain Ruchi, that's enough.
उसके उसी जन्म में ही
In that life itself, you will be able to attain Bhagavan if you attain Ruchi. You must have Ruchi.
आज जब तक रुचि नहीं हो
But if you don't have Ruchi, then actually you cannot attain God. You must have Ruchi also in the chanting. So if you have Ruchi in the chanting, you cannot even survive without chanting.
यदि किसी कारण बस
If by any reason
नाम पुरानी हो
you couldn't complete your rounds, the fixed rounds you chant, as much as you chant, 2 or 5, 1, 16 rounds, 32 rounds, 64, doesn't matter. But if by any reason you couldn't fulfill, you will repent so much. Oh, Alas, today I couldn't fulfill, chant my rounds. You will feel so much repentation.
हृदय में क्या है रिपेंटेशन है रिपेंटेशन आना ये अतीव जो है
So
महत्वपूर्ण शब्द है
actually repentation coming to the heart is a very important, very like amazing thing, like very important. If repentation is coming to your heart, regret,
तब आप समझो
you can understand that you
कुछ कल्याण हो रहा है
you have some, like you're doing some, like it's good, you know, because the sinners, they're just sinning without feeling guilty or regretting.
जब कोई भक्ति मार्ग में चलते
But when you come to the Bhakti Marga, you feel this regret. Anutap, it's the word.
इसलिए होते ना हम लोग ताप लगाते हैं
So like we give tap, like suffering or heat.
तो लगाते हैं ना क्या बोले
In other sampradayas, they give also one kind of
ताप लगाते हैं
tap, like a mark or like a kind of,
उसके आग में जला करके माने ये दे
you know, like a mark with the fire. They like
हाँ उसको लगा देते हैं
they put on the body, like one kind of impress with fire.
इसको भी ताप कहा जाता है
Actually, the tilak is also one kind of tap, like a mark, but actually giving refreshment.
इसमें जो
Tapa mudra. It's mentioned.
हम लोग के इसके तिलक धर्म की क्या कहा जाता
So
है
our tilak is also called Shital tap.
वैष्णव में बहुत सहज सरल है और अधिक कोई न कष्ट न हो
So that the Vaishnavas won't suffer, or
तिलक लगाते हैं और संप्रदाय में
like we use tilak,
मुद्रा
but in other sampradayas they apply some mudra,
उसके जो है उसको छाप देते हैं।
some mark in the body.
पता है कि नहीं है
I don't know if you know, but in Bengal you see a lot
क्या बोले
that
सांड जो है
the bull,
उसको क्या देता है शिव के लिए
they send him to Shiva,
उसको क्या करते हैं
and when they send him to Shiva,
बिल्कुल क्या
they take the trident and put in the fire the trident, and then they mark the body of the bull with that trident. You know, like then you see it will be a scar in the body of the bull. Then you know that the bull belongs to Shiva, and no one will catch that bull ever again.
ना कोई गाली देगा ना कुछ करेगा क्योंकि तुम तुम्हारे अपने यदि
Nobody also will insult the bull or anything.
गाली देगा ही नहीं देगा है जरिमाना हो जाएगा तुम्हारे ऐसे तुम्हारे एक किंतु सांड जो है वो तो भगवान शिव के लिए है उसका और उसे कैसे प्रतीत होता है
Like the cow, maybe the cow is here and there doing something, like destroying something, and people maybe insult. But in Bengal, you can see now the parikrama, some bulls, the bull, they belong like to Shiva. The bull, they have some mark. They put some mark in the Shiva that they belong to Shiva. They put some mark in the bull that they belong to Shiva. So if the bull is here and there, like wandering, nobody insults the bull or doesn't do anything with him because he belongs to Shiva. So like this.
ये ताप हम लोग के गौड़ी वैष्णव ये कहता है ये जो हम तिलक लगाते हैं
So the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, this tilak that we apply is called Shitala tap. It's like a mark that is giving us coolness. Shitala means cool, refreshment. And tap, I don't know proper translation, maybe some mark or some. So they're beautiful commentaries.
महात्मा
They put a brand in the bull. The proper word is brand.
समझना
How they
चाहिए
put the brands in
ये
the bowl,
शिव
the
जी के
purple
ही
is
उत्सर्जित
brand.
है। ठीक है। तो उसी प्रकार ताप मुद्रा आदि जो कहा चाहिए ये है वैष्णव जो है ये ताप हम के गौड़ी वैष्णव ये कहते हैं ये जो हम तिलक लगाते हैं तो उसी इसे कहा जाता है शीतल ताप आदि जो कहा चाहिए
Okay. Jai Gurudev.